Look at that charts for Monday. So let's look at some of these pairs right now. Let's look at gold. So right now we're looking at GBP, USD. It looks like it was trying to rally up. Hey, what's up? I seen your message. Going good. Right now, being patient, waiting for setups. So if we look at the calendar right now for Monday, you see there's a bank holiday for the euro, so the euro pair should be moving kind of slower with volatility. Nothing too crazy going on during the London session for GBP pairs. So right now, I'm probably looking for sell opportunities. Uh, Market's low right now. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so right now I'm about to be selling. Stop loss. So make my stop box there. Take profit. So right now, so right now, hold on 1 second, y'all. Bear with me right now. So right now I'm taking one sell position. I have my stop loss at the 1.24142. Take profit at the 1.2318, or you can adjust to take profit as you go. Now I send to Telegram. And it's good to practice good risk management. Cool. So that's what I'm running for London session. So any questions anybody have, let me know. Should be in profit potentially, depending when you get into trade. So yeah. So that is that. I should make the take profit. Hold on 1 second. Take profit. Yeah, I'm about to maybe take profit 2, 3, 400. Actually, no. Uh, you can decide where you want to stop out at. You can stop at 2, 3, 400, or you can stop out lower, depending on where you want to target. But it should definitely sit here, or you could go a little lower. But yeah, that's that. Let's look at US 30 real quick. Just in your message. How you know when to take trade? What do you see on the chart? Okay, so it's a good question. There's many ways to trade. There's many different ways to trade. You can either look at candle patterns. You can look at structure. You could draw trend lines. Hold on one second. You could hold on. You could use different reasons. For example, you could use trend lines like this, and as you can see, um, it's respecting this trend line for a downtrend. So if you're using trend line, you could be like, okay, it rejected off here, and it's probably gonna come back down to a new support area. So the market likes to follow support and resistance. It could come potentially down here, or like potentially here. It could test like previous support or resistance. So that's why I have it here, and then my stop loss is up here for the old previous support. So that's one way for me to decide why I should take this trade, following this basic principle of trend line. So that's why like I'm kind of selling, because right now I see it as a downtrend. It's creating lower lows. So that's what I'm selling. If it breaks this trend line, go up, it's probably the trade will be invalid for the sell right now, and I'll get stopped out, which is cool. But right now we're still in a downtrend sell, so I'm looking for sell moves. So that's what I'm selling right now. And take profits is to your own discretion. Like I target here, or you could target lower, or you could keep adjusting where you want to lead the trade. But regardless, you should be in profit, or you can take partial of the profit as it goes down. And when you trade for a while, you start to like notice things, and that's pretty much why I took that trade. Right now it's a 4 hour chart, so each candle takes 4 hours. This is a 4 hour chart right now, and I see it dropping down potentially for a few more hours, but we'll see. The next 5 hour, four hour candle starts at 5 in the morning. So yeah, so right now it should be dropping. So that's for GBUSD. Let's go GBJPY. Um, this pair moves differently. I'm not trading this pair today. Sometimes it's good to focus on one pair, but this pair is a little kind of funny, a little consolidation, a little bit. So therefore, I don't want to trade that pair right now. And then let's look at gold. Right now, this is gold. Oh yeah, make sure to like and comment on the stream, so I could, what's it called, get this live stream ranked more on YouTube. So definitely like and comment on the stream after the stream's over. But yeah, so far Monday we're starting things right with profits. But position size for profits is up to you based on your count size. Like a good risk management approach is risk 1 to 2% per trade based off your count size. But if you're skilled or better, like you can always risk more position size if you know the direction. Sometimes I do good risk management. Sometimes I don't, depending how I feel about the trade. And Mondays I don't really go heavy because Mondays sometimes be funny, so I don't really go crazy on the charts on Mondays. Because Mondays could be like consolidation or just random trends. So I'm trying to look at gold real quick. Uh, let me look at Bitcoin real quick. Bitcoin versus the USD dollar. The thing about Bitcoin, it be moving randomly. So sometimes you just got to like monitor how like the chart time on time because the way it moves could be unpredictable. Okay. I got 150 in account. I bet 0.25 and 0.10. Okay, so for account, I just sent you a message. For account of 150, um, a, I would say 0.25, 0.10. That's a little heavy on account that size. But right now, since obviously we're in the right direction, and I'm correct, isn't that it doesn't look that bad. But if I was wrong, um, the 0.25, 0.10 could like eat up your count quicker because like with trading, there's like drawdown where the trade could go up and down. So like your count could go like in profit and in negatives. But if your count's not big enough to handle the drawdown, like 0.25 plus with 0.10 could like kill your balance a little bit before the trade goes in the right direction. So yeah, you gotta like be careful when you put like I guess multiple positions and like big position for your count size. For a count of like 150, like good risk management will be I would say on the safe side, I would say maybe 0.05 on a $150 account, maybe 0.05 to potentially 0.10 will be on the safe side for like risk management approach. Because 0.05, you still can make decent gains, and your count won't get like killed real quick if you're wrong. And then you get stopped out, but you can still come back in later and make some big profits. And understanding like trading days, like for example, Monday is probably not the greatest trading day for some people. So some people don't go heavy on Monday, or some people do. But yeah, so I probably talk more about risk management on my YouTube page. I'll probably make a video about that this week and show examples just for like conservative trading for people like just want to build account without like no worries. And also I'll probably make like aggressive account management for people who want to risk more and wish you could do that, especially if you know the direction and you're confident that it's gonna go down or up, then it's good to risk more. So that's that. Cause like some people can give you signals, but the account size could be like pretty big. So if they wrong, they barely they barely are losing a big amount. Versus someone who take a signal and puts like a big loss size for their account, and then they're in drawdown, and then the account could potentially get stopped out, and they lose a greater amount of percentage of the account. So in risk management, you gotta look at things as a percentage base. So how much are you willing to risk percentage wise for your account if you're wrong? But yeah. Uh, so right now, looking at Bitcoin chart. Oh man, computer's loading slow. Bear with me. So right now, Bitcoin is looking like a potential downtrend still for people who trade Bitcoin. Euro USD. This is a daily chart. Each candle's a day. Okay, to see your message. Where do you think gold will retrace before we move to 1800? Okay, let me look at gold right now. Gold. Hold on one second. Where do I think gold retrace to? Um, let me go to gold. Let's use 30. So right now, gold is looking. It's in a weird area. Um, it's almost near a strong support area. Let's wait for this to load real quick. Oh, appreciate it. Appreciate the likes. Um, let me see. Okay, let me see gold real quick. So where do you think gold will chase for to 1800? Okay, let me get my lines. Let's go to 5 minute chart real quick for gold. So gold has been dropping, but eventually gonna go back up. So this area, um, so this shaded area that I drawn for blue, this is like a support area. So I see gold coming down to potentially test this area, and if it tests this area, it could either retrace off this area, which is what 1767.70. It could reject this area and go back up, or it could reject this area and break down and retest this area and continue to break down. So those are like the 2 or 3 options that gold could do. But right now I'm looking at what gold does around this area. So basically this blue area is potentially an area where gold could reject to the upside, or it could break and go to the downside. So you have to like see how price reacts to that area for people who trade gold. The gold is kind of like choppy right now, consolidating up and down. It's almost like a sideways market. So it's rejecting on support and resistance, support and resistance. So for gold, just gotta wait it out. Just gotta wait it out. But I know like last week gold has been what rising last week and stuff, and we're at an interesting area where the market can retest and then fly back up. So that's one thing to be on the lookout for. And right now, like the market's slow, so that's why there's nothing crazy going on with the pairs. And if you look at um, the calendar, you can see what's going on for today. And right now, there's no crazy news event. But this Thursday is like NFP Thursday, non-farm payroll news, non-farm employment change. So for the U.S. dollar, it's gonna be a lot of news. So expect a lot of movement Thursday for sure. But let's go to Monday, which is today. This is what's going on in the market. Right now we're in London session, so you see what's up. affecting the GBP pairs and all that good stuff. So this is GPUSD, the trade that I called so far. Earlier, as you see, we're in profit. If it breaks this red line, I see it coming down to computer's on slow, but I see it coming down to uh, like the 1-2-300 area. Yeah, it could potentially come down to here around the zone area. So decide when you want to take profit and all that good stuff. For people who took my trade earlier. So far we good. I'll probably get out this live stream in the next like 30 minutes. So if you have any questions, let me guys know. Let me know. Already did. Came through today with the signal. Appreciate you guys coming on and trading with me this morning. This month of July coming up, try to make sure it's a great profitable month. I'll probably send out more signals. Maybe send a little more during New York session. But yeah, so right now, yeah, I should be good. So if you have any questions, let me guys know. If you guys want me to analyze a certain pair, let me know. Just keep me posted. Yeah, gold, yeah, it likes to fly. So, for gold, it's a pair I don't like to chase because if you chase gold, it can randomly come down on you. So gold, yeah, I know. Waiting for a nice entry is key. And right now, during London session, is not like the best setup for gold right now, at least right now, because gold is kind of like consolidating on the hour chart and 15-minute chart. So what I shown earlier, NFP NFP should be Thursday. Since Friday, usually NFP is on Friday, but because of 4th of July and it's not 4th of July is on Saturday and Friday is like a bank holiday, so that's why NFP is on Thursday this month of July coming up. But back to gold real quick. I'm still waiting for it to potentially play around this area to decide what I want to do if I was to trade gold today. Goes to 15-minute chart. Yeah, that's that. Let me look at US 30 actually. That Dow Jones, man. So people who trade indices, US 30 be moving. Yeah, US 30 might be uptrend during New York session. Oh yeah, Adrian, are you following my Telegram? Check out my Telegram. Hold on 1 second. Um, J2O FX training community. Check out my Telegram. It should be on the comments, details of my videos. So check out the free Telegram to learn some things. The singles, chart analysis, which I should be posting my chart analysis for today, but I'm slacking right now. My connection is acting up as well. Yeah. So hold on 1 second. Um, Let me think real quick. Today was like an easy day, I would say, on the charts. A little easy setup, but it's not always like that on Mondays. So right now I need to send the chart analysis to my Telegram page. Oh man. Yeah, so let me um okay. Okay, cool. So I'll probably be on this for 15 more minutes. So let me know if you guys have any questions, any charts you guys want me to analyze. Um, and right now, like the people who are in the GPUSD, you can like monitor the trade. So right now we're dropping at least down to this black line or even lower. It's all up to you how long you want to hold the trade. If you want to target here or target even lower, it's up to you. Regardless, it's a downtrend, so you should be okay. And you decide what type of profits you want to make today on the trade. But I just give you guys a bare minimum take profit area. So that's that. And with trading, it's always subjective in terms of like the type of profits you want to make, because it's also a greed factor. Because sometimes if you hold a trade too long, the market will recorrect and you will end up losing out on profits that you could have secured. But it's all up to you. Let me look at other charts right now. Let me look at gold again. Got multiple charts up. Yeah, gold is just funny. So we'll just see. Let's look at AUD USD. So AUD USD. Uh, uh, been dropping. I don't like how it's looking right now, so not trading that pair, you could say. Mm, mm, so right now the AUD chart. Okay, so was 30. Man. Right now the hour chart was 30. Checking it out. US 30 moves mainly a lot to New York session, to the stock market, obviously. So, um, mm. So I'm gonna be on for 10 more minutes. Then might take a break. Call it a day. Take a nap. Look at the charts later. Right now it's GPJPY. Mm, this pair's trying to come down as well, but I don't really like this pair right now, so I'm not messing with it. So GPUSD. Okay, look, it broke that area, so obviously it should be coming down. Potentially here, so we'll see what happens. And that's trading. Let's look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin lifestyle. This is a 4-hour chart for Bitcoin, so the moves take a while to form. Chart layout was changed. Okay. Trying to see it potentially come down, but we'll see. Let's go to Euro USD. So Euro USD looks like it's dropping during London session. Looks like it's trying to come down. What it looks. Well, Treasury let me withdraw all my bread on the first withdrawal. Good question. So I know, like, because I have like different brokers, and like when I did use TradeAway, there was different withdrawal methods. I haven't like checked it lately, but I know when I did off a bank, transfer to my bank, they let me withdraw the amount I deposit first, and then I have to withdraw the rest after. But you can double check to see if it's still those same principles where you have to withdraw first the amount you deposit, and then you have to withdraw again the remainder amount. But you can like contact support, the chat. They're pretty good at responding. But I know when I first withdraw from like TradeSway a while ago, I can withdraw all at the same time. But I've been withdrawing from them in a while, so I'm using different brokers. So you got to double check to see if it's still the same. Yeah, you just gotta double check. But nowadays everybody's like depositing off Bitcoin. So nowadays, many brokers are doing Bitcoin deposits and withdrawals. So yeah, just double check with that. And is getting more popular, just like Bitcoin ATMs now. I haven't used a Bitcoin ATM yet, but I'm planning to try it out to see what it's about, that Bitcoin ATM. But yeah, so trading is all about patience. And right now, sure, I could add in more positions and all that, but right now, I'm practicing good risk management. And since there's people following me on this who are new, I'm trying to be realistic and let you guys know good principles, good habits. But then when you get better, you can just do whatever you want. But yeah, so I'll try to show you guys a overall profitable, chill way to trade in the markets for consistency purposes with less fear and all that good stuff. Oh man, I'm gonna get USD JPY. I don't trade this pair like that no more, but I used to. It's an hour chart. It's not really appealing to me. Let's go back to gold. See what gold is talking about. Yeah, gold is just playing around. Not messing with gold at all. Oh man, I got three bets going. 0.70, 0.25, 0.10. Could I just saw your message? I mean, you going in with the your position size. Um, the thing about trading, like when the market starts to let's say it's dropping, right, and then you start adding more positions, and you do like bigger position size, you could potentially catch it on the wrong time, and the market could retrace, and then your 0.70 could eventually be getting the negatives, and then you're like losing a lot. And for your count size, doing 0.70, 0.25, 0.10 on a 150 is pretty aggressive, I would say. Especially if you're stacking. But since the market, what's it called? Let me go to the GBUZ. Because right now, like the market likes to retrace and stuff. So if the market comes back up, then you're gonna have like 0.70 potentially killing your count, then they're like 0.25 or 10, and then it could like drop back down. So you gotta be cautious when you try to risk it aggressively. And plus, it's Monday, and Monday could be funny in the market sometimes. So you gotta be mindful. But if it plays out and it doesn't retrace heavily and continue to drop and hit at least the bare minimum take profit area, then you should be straight. Or you could like manage your trades when they're in profit and take partial, or you could adjust like stop loss a little break even or a little above your trade entry, so if it retraces up you don't lose anything. So there's different ways to like handle and manage a trade in the market, because right now like it been dropping this hour, but the next hour could potentially come up a little bit before it drops, or it could continue dropping. There's a lot of variations in the market, but you just gotta be mindful. Because right now, as you see, it's coming back up a little bit. So you can either like manage a trade, and that's the key to trading: knowing how to manage a trade, and knowing when to get out of a trade, or just understanding, oh, I need to take profit now, and then later on I can get back in the trade and stuff like that. So it's all up to you. But I know when you're in profit, it's good to like, cause last Friday, the market was straight, so it was easy to catch a drop. But some days it don't be like that. So when the drops or rises, it might be tough to like add more and more positions and stuff. So overall, on these live streams, I'm gonna try to tell people about good, proper risk management, so they can be overall safe in the long run. But when you get more skilled, you could like still take more position size, risky position size, but you probably understand more about the market, so you won't be too freaked out when it goes to negative. When you add in a lot of position sizes, that might be kind of aggressive. But hopefully it plays out. The point 70, point 25, point 10. That's a decent payout if it hits the target. If your account could hold, could maybe like doing point 70, point 25, point 10. It's not a big deal if your account size is bigger, because if it goes negative, it won't be that serious. But if your account's 150, it could potentially blow you out, to blow your account potentially. So yeah, so this concludes my live stream for today. Um, Make sure you got like, comment, and I'll be back on live tomorrow. So hope you guys are in profit. We took profit and continue to practice